Welcome, my lovely Aries. Aries, your card in the tarot is the Emperor card. This is the card of take action. You are protected. You guys, the reason I'm a little giggly is because right before I started the video, I heard the song, You Light Up My Life, that you light up my life. That just gentle, like, oh, my emperors, that is just so beautiful. Alright, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Alright, my lovely Aries, this is also your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of September 23rd through September 29th, 2019. Again, remember, time is just a pretense. This could be from your past, your present, or your future. And this is also a general Aries reading, sun, moon, and house positions. However, it still may not apply to all, but do hang around for the general collective messages. Alright, my Aries, the energies above us. Libra season finally out of the hefty Virgo season. Get a little air up in our fire. Of course, it's going to be all about balancing. Work-life balance. Remember that full moon lesson as well. It's still driving me nuts. I'm going through a major change. I was like high as a kite last week, and now I'm low as a bow, but Spirit keeps telling me to keep moving. Alright, and then we also have Venus in Libra. I think I said it was retrograde last week, and that is incorrect. Venus is not retrograde. Venus and Libra is, when they come together, they kind of appear to backspin off each other. And why is that important to pay attention to? Well, when Venus does go retrograde in January of 2020, it's going to recall back to this very time. The times are connected. And so just like Saturn went direct last week, Wednesday, the energies are calling back to December 2017. If you're an Aries, the way I'm an Aries on my timeline, you just put your life in a box, really shook it, and turned it upside down. And yeah, I just feel like that. It's nice the bad karma, or the difficult karma, has left the situation with Saturn going direct. So I know you must be feeling it, because I certainly am feeling. You should feel your lucky come back. I'm thinking of buying a lottery ticket today just because of that. Alright. Oof, a lot of fallout energy, my loves. I do have the Emperor and the kingdom building energy. You're really thinking about your work and your kingdom, mastering what you need to build a kingdom. This feels like I felt like a bit of a lack in my Aries personals this week, and basically this feels like a lot of us are coming out of that. We're just feeling that need to like build our kingdom, put it together kind of feeling, and the energy that's going to hit us this week, we just want to get in our power straight up. Queen of Wands, these cards just pop right out again. Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy possible, but is that definitely solutions? Solutions in love, solutions in connection. You're really feeling that helping people energy, and it's really coming out in your aura is bright. Our aura is, I feel it shining, but at the same time, we have this air sign in our energy. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with this Ace of Wands in reverse. They're trying to get it going, and it's a little harder than it used to be. This might not necessarily be about sex, but it is definitely about their energy of difficulty in their own truth, and that's making it difficult for them to light their own fire and get things going. So you kind of want to reach out to them, but they're still going through a little bit of a time on their own. It's not going to be time just yet, Aries. But this connection, it does feel highly energetic because of this Ace of Wands is going to be part of it. So it's coming, but it's just not here. I have the Seven of Swords coming in your future, my loves. It doesn't feel deceptive. It feels more get up and go kind of energy. Like, I'm going to pick up all my toys and I'm leaving because you guys are jerks or something like that. Alright, yeah, King of Cups. Maybe you are being deceived by a water sign. That could be What is that? A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and of course this Ten of Swords. It feels to me like you're coming into that knowledge. You know what? You're a jerk. You're just not for me, honey. And you're just going to take your swords and bail because you just need to get them out of your back from the betrayals and the denials and the selfishness. The King of Cups in reverse is a very selfish person. Me first, to the point that you're like dead on the road and they're just gonna hop along on their hefty horse, on their high horse, and it's very like so dark cloud black selfish. And this is your energy of, I'm walking away from this. I've got to get out of this. It's not part of the love portion here. Spirit will probably say that right now. Yeah. You've got some self things to hang on to, and it's going to be, alright, advice from Spirit, my loves. You got to pay attention to your Nine of Pence, being able to take care of yourself in a non-hanged man, in an enlightened position. I feel a lot of Aries have come into some strange enlightenment, some strange changes with that Pisces full moon. And these two cards are like, you gotta come out of like the woodworks and show that you can hang with that energy a little bit more. And then of course we have the World card. This is a difficulty completion. You're not completing something. Something is not coming to an end. There's some kind of blockage. You have come with this enlightened position as well. You've come into a way to take care of yourself and the block. You know what it is. So you're going to have to remove it. You're going to have to take a break from something. This is stepping back from something with this Four of Swords in reverse. And it's pointing to where the block is. And it's actually in your reverse. So the World in reverse in this, it says you need to take a break, man. You need to take a break from this for just a minute. And it's not... It's just dialing it down. It's not pulling away from life. It's engaging in life with a little more freedom, a little more security. Security seems like a big deal here. It's what's impeding your freedoms. You don't have a sense of security, but you're coming into that way of how to do it, how to take care of be able to take care of yourself, self-made man or woman. In that Nine of Pence upright, having that sense of, a bit of a home for yourself, just being able to take care of yourself. Not quite empire building just yet, although it is on your mind with the first cards to pull from the deck. But yeah, definitely you need to pull away. Spirit is saying don't be afraid to pull away. You know it's right for you right now to kind of pull away from things. It's just a gentle, like, kind of step back and fours are also building resources. Fours would be like, fattening up your bank account or catching up on the news. But it's also, this is resting your energy. This is resting, your spirit a little bit. Giving yourself just a little bit of a break from a battle, and a good one too. Spirit could put it as your block, that you're resting too much. That could be a message as well. Ooh, I just dropped some cards. Sorry. Alright, okay. Yeah, see, good cards. I did see the Jack of Hearts, a message of love. It just popped out like it wanted to. So this is a victory. This is a very public victory. Some kind of move you're making is going to put you in the rights. And it's going to open up the door for love. This could be a relationship going public, as a joint couple, or as moving in together kind of thing. It's kind of that news of it. It's spreading around that there's more here. There's more here between two people, perhaps a water sign, but more. It doesn't even feel like any particular sign. It just feels like You know, you got some labels on something that is kind of lovey-dovey. It does feel like a victory, and it does feel like it's going to be a spiritual connection. Even though this is burdensome, this feels like coming out of the burdens of a connection, because Two of Wands is the burdens of coming together. Like, will we or won't we? Or is this going to happen, or is this not going to happen, or should I or shouldn't I? It's kind of that energy of uncertainty, and you kind of go through that burden of like questioning this relationship in quite a fancy fast manner. So you're definitely working it out spiritually. This isn't necessarily negative. It's just the idea that I went through like the dark of the relationship, considering what I'm really getting myself into. And if I really want to do it, do we really want to? And then you went through all the paces of, you know, the battles of the head, the how we fight, the how we celebrate, you know, all that stuff. And in a very spiritual way, you've come to that, dropping those burdens and being like, okay, it's like, you know, the positive, the plus and minus of the relationship, to make sure, even if you're just so sold on this connection or this possibility of this connection, you're still going to do that just to make sure, Aries, that you're not missing any like little corners, or little, you know, you're not fooling yourself, or you're not just, or the sex is just not so great that you think it's love, when it's really just, you know, one of them Aries things. One of them Aries things. But I feel like the light of this energy, the light of this person coming in, probably that lovely air sign, is there's no downside to it, really. No downside. You're coming to that knowledge. The Spirit is welcoming you to that knowledge. Yeah. Oof. I told you, air sign. Two of Hearts. This is definitely the Lovers card in the Cartomancy, in terms of, again, that fear card of coming together in love with an air sign. That's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They're in reverse. They are scared. They are nervous. They are uncertain of how to speak out truthfully. They're afraid their words are going to be more cutting than loving. Darker than lighter. They're not sure how to approach. They're having difficulty in the approach, but they're coming. And that is that Jack of Hearts as well, that message you're waiting for. And you're going to probably come into, so this person's going to confess something that they think is the end of the world, like bomb in your car kind of energy, and it's not. I think it's them just coming into your Emperor energy and just like, wow, you're an Aries. What do you expect? You know, it's kind of that. It's very humbling. This love humbles them to you. Like, I can't believe that this could be for me. You know, this Aries is, oh my God. You know, it's like, wow, really, you know, and you're just like, no, okay, I know, I'm awesome, right? All right, Aries. I'm sorry I'm squealy, but this felt really good. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. It's really good right now, Aries, and I feel a lot of like that Saturn direct karma. It hit me so hard, so I know other Aries must be just like knocked down as well, and just like can actually enjoy some of the fruits of their labor, and a little luck come in, a little feeling of that Aries magic coming back to us. Alright, my loves, please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Link is in the box below if you want to connect with me personally or book a personal reading. Please email me, qclovers1111@gmail.com, and of course, have a great week, my darling Aries.